You got
Power up
ghost
on
milk?
Sam compels you. That's what we used to yell. I forgot. That's it.
Not at all what it was in your water bottle.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the tech tips. Sam, how's everybody doing? It is Friday. Clutch, I'm gonna tell you a secret, but I'm gonna let everybody that's watching in on it.
What kind of secrets you got to tell us here?
I missed you a little bit.
Aw, you're sweet.
Look,
I don't believe you though.
like you're busy. Shut up. I'm busy, and like we never get to see each other anymore. Like we used to spend hours at the park together. We would go fishing, but like now, it's like we've just grown apart.
Is this going to be like a talk about who gets the kids?
You can have them. That's good.
Is there more to this story, or were you done there?
I made it up as I went. To be honest with you.
Okay, I thought you had a plan on how to segue into something else from there, but
you should know. Anytime I start a story with, look, let me tell you something. I got something I've really been thinking about for a long time. Anytime I start something like that, be like, yeah, tell me what it is.
well, like I said, I was kind of going with that, but I was waiting for more. Like I feel like you got into it. We've talked about the divorce is coming, the separation.
What? Hold on, wait a minute. Divorce? I thought
did I read into that too much? Oh,
I thought we had mutually agreed that we were going to keep our private life private, and we weren't going to bring that up in front of everybody.
well, you started it. I mean, you started talking about the fact we haven't been going to the park with each other.
It was true. I was going to make some joke about, but like, yeah, we used to play multiplayer and farm sim together all the time. But welcome to the Farm Sim Show, everybody. There are things that we don't do, and one of those is play the game. You may have to wait a week for that, though. We're going to do that next week.
Are we doing that for sure?
Maybe more than once.
Oh, okay. Well, I know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You just said maybe we could do multiplayer in the middle of the week last week. Are you saying you lied to me?
I mean, I wouldn't call it lying.
So you just didn't tell the truth. You just gonna change the way it's called, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this show. We got a lot to talk about. What we're gonna need you to do is take your tinfoil hat, make it, mold it, shape it, put it on your head. Actually, I have a tinfoil hat, but this is too short. It would pull the hat off.
I've only got the party hat still. I forgot to bring a tinfoil hat.
Anyway, when we run the intro, I'll go grab my tinfoil hat. Also, I think I got chips in my eyes. All right. So, something's definitely making noise unless
you were. I was told not to judge you when you were eating your chips in the pre-stream.
You mean these chips?
Like I said, it's only judging if. No, I had to judge you on that, man. What the hell was that?
Look, all right. So here's what happened. I sent you a message. What? 15 minutes before I was supposed to be in here for pre-chat.
Yep. Yeah,
right.
at least.
So I went upstairs. So the office, the studio are downstairs in the house. I went upstairs to the kitchen, and I looked for like 7 or 8 minutes, trying to figure out what I was gonna eat. I was like, leftovers from Applebee's? Nah, that's gonna take too long. And so I just looked to see what kind of like soup or chef boyardee I could cook the fastest. And then I looked down. I'm like, oh, I got like 5 minutes left. And so I ate 2 peanut butter jelly sandwiches real quick and grabbed those chips and came down here and sat down and just.
Peanut butter or Jeff Boyardee. Those are your meals for the day. We need to have like an intervention. I think chat. We need to have an intervention with DJ about food at home.
But I didn't. No, it's fine. Like I'm having
Pop-Tarts on the. When was the last time you had a Pop-Tart, DJ?
Look, it was an option. So what if I keep 3 different flavors of Pop-Tarts on hand at all times? One of them has to be s'mores or game over. Should we roll the intro?
I don't know if we can keep on. We'll talk more about your choice of food in a second here.
if you're not watching right now and you're looking for a place to watch, Clutch is on YouTube. He's also on his Twitch and Facebook. I'm on Facebook as well. That's all the stuff we had to talk about.
We're on podcast format as well, audio only, right? Don't forget about that. You can't forget about that, DJ. Come on.
There are links in the description, and we have a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts.
Hey, there you go. Hey, make sure you guys go rate us on Apple Podcasts. See if we can get even higher.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them how many ratings there were?
We're currently beating Giants as far as ratings go. You guys may want to rate one.
And they only have 4 more ratings than us.
Only
that's
4.
it. So what if that's
again?
so what if that's 29%?
Not even. Go down a little lower. But anyways,
we got a lot to talk about. Should we move on? Should we get this moving? Should we take the left hand and the right hand, put it on the wheel, and start turning? Should we move on?
I think we should move on. After that analogy, I think we should definitely move on.
You do that. Go and roll the intro. I'm gonna grab my hat.
All right, let's go.
Farm Sim Show, baby. The Sim Show.
Once again, shoutouts today to today's sponsor of the Farm Sim Show, G-Portal Game Servers. If you've followed us at all in the last little bit, you know that we run all of our multiplayer games on G-Portal Game Servers because, quite honestly, it's the easiest to set up, the easiest one to get all our friends into, and they are the fastest servers going around. So it seems like a bit of a no-brainer. Of course, G-Portal Game Servers are cross-platform compatible, so you can join with friends from Xbox, PlayStation, and PC all together in one game. G-Portal also has servers that are located all around the world, so you can pick and choose where the fastest connection is based on your location and where your friends are located too. You can get your G-Portal game server up and running in a matter of minutes. It's that simple. Just simply click how many slots you want, how much mod space you need, and boom, you are pretty much ready to go. And as a special offer to all the viewers of the Farm Sim Show, check the links down in the description below. You can get 10% off your very own G-Portal game server, so you can get together with your friends, well, right now. Maybe wait till the end of the show, though. So once again, thanks to G-Portal Game Servers for sponsoring today's episode of the Farm Sim Show. Guys, go pick up your G-Portal game server right now. It is the best way to play multiplayer in Farming Simulator.
Are you like dancing back there right now? Is that what was going on?
Look, the Coca-Cola that I drank 40 minutes ago just kicked in, and I'm really trying hard to sit
That's
down.
your tinfoil hat? Did you actually? That's way better than mine.
It's Sassy. Sassy sent this to me. She's awesome.
Way better.
I love it. I love it. All right. So look at this. Look at this. Look. Right now, I am not playing Farming Simulator 24 and or 25 on it, or 23 for that matter.
Why not?
I don't know. And we need to talk about why there's no mobile on here yet. And do we know when it's going to come out due to some recent hirings from Giant Software? Bum, bum, bum.
I mean, I feel like we should know this by now.
Yeah.
We've been sitting here talking about it for a year.
All right.
I mean,
so
technically, Farm Sim 22 should have been a mobile game.
Well, yeah, it should have. The way things used to go, when you had an odd number, that was like the primary game, the flagship game. 13, 15, 19, 21. That didn't happen. The even numbers were always the mobile games, right?
Yep.
You had 14, which, by the way, Farm Sim on their YouTube channel has like 50-some million views on the Farm Sim 14 teaser video.
That's crazy.
That's half the views overall that I have on my entire channel.
Craziness. It's more than I've done on mine. That's nuts.
So, yeah, so Giants have been hiring been doing some hiring for stuff like that. If you've been watching their hiring page, which is totally public, by the way, and you know they've got somebody when the job opening goes whoop, white out, delete.
That's gone.
I'm like, they were hiring a couple people in now. Everything's full. So we want to talk about the mobile game a little bit. When do we think it's going to come out, and what do you think is going to be involved? Because usually the mobile game's kind of like 2 years-ish behind the flagship features.
Now, it usually has release dates similar to the platinum game or the main game, right? Like it's usually the fall. of whatever year it is.
Like November, early December, something like that.
Now, the fact we haven't even heard anything about this, it's obviously not coming this year.
Yep.
So we're still almost a year away from a new mobile game right now. If we're staying on that same release schedule,
and I think we should. I think we should definitely stay on that release schedule. But I like the, I mean, Farm Sim 20. It's not bad. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of good stuff to it. You can play it on multiple different things. You could even emulate it on Windows PCs.
Well, and I was once told actually from them and from somebody at Giants that like it's by far more popular than the base game, like the original like Black Farm Sim 22, right?
Yeah, it's insane. Did you guys know that the mobile game is more popular?
But I mean, I guess you'd kind of expect that though in a way, right? Because it's $5 or is it whatever it was when it's on sale, like it's like $5, right?
Yeah, and they had Black Friday. It was like $2.50, $3, something like that.
Well, I understand that it's not the same game, of course, but it's cheap, and everybody almost has one of these now for the most part. I don't know too many people that don't have a smartphone now that it takes nothing to download it. So it makes sense that DJ has the game 4 times, so maybe that's why.
It doesn't. That one doesn't work though. I use it for notifications only.
I wonder if I can get Farm Sim 20 to work on K-Bot's Palm Pilot.
Can't plug it back in. The phone will die in about 20 minutes if I don't plug it in. Hang on.
Here.
You have a Palm Pilot? You have a Palm Pilot!
K-Bot's Palm Pilot. I wonder if I can get it to work on this thing.
Dude, I think that's as big as my SSD.
Oh, no, hang on a sec. It's expandable.
Oh, you better watch out doing stuff like that on screen. But watch yourself. So Brandon, he's got the thing right here. 2023 mobile game. I don't think it's going to be called 2023 Farm Sim 2023.
It's going to be 24, right?
Unless they are completely done with the numbering scheme, because everybody seems, not everybody, but people who, our crew, the people in our circle, we kind of know almost everything there is to know about Farming Simulator, more or less. Kind of.
We sure like to talk a mean game about it, that's for sure.
We pretend to be professionals. There's a key word in that sentence, but I'm not going to tell you which one it is. So I think going forward, and I'm gonna put me on camera. Put me on. Oh, there it is. I think you think Farm Sim Mobile's done. Not even close. I think the next one is just going to be called Farming Simulator Mobile Edition or something like that, and that's what I think we're going to see.
You're going to call that out, eh? Just Farm Sim Mobile.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Where do you go from that then? Like, what would be the next version of it?
Farm Sim Mobile.
It's always Farm Sim Mobile, so there's no differentiating going down the line?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's obvious that I should not be involved in decisions like that, because the more I talk about it, I didn't know you were going to ask me any questions.
Oh, okay.
I was pretty set. That sounded good in my head.
I mean, I like the start of it. It's just, when you go to step 2, all of a sudden everything kind of falls apart.
Yeah. Tony, that's $5 every month. But imagine,
that's a great question right there. What Tony's saying, though.
Everything's plus now.
When does Farm Sim go down that route? Do they go to some kind of a subscription model with anything? What would, like, I don't know if there's a market for it. I don't know what the viability or what would be the draw for that. What do you do? Like, put a free game out there with a subscription service of some sort? I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah. No, I still think it's going to cost you a couple bucks to get it. Giants are definitely not to the size of a company where they could just throw out a free game and then, microtransaction the heck out of you. Though, for Farm Sim 20, you can easily buy credits. I have done that many times to showcase like updates, because look, it's hard to make money. So no, Farm Sim Mobile is not done. I think if anything, Farm Sim Mobile is about to be better than ever. But I think it'll be called, if it's not going to be called Farm Sim Mobile or Farm Sim Mobile Plus Plus or whatever, yeah, I think it's going to be just FS24.
I'm going on the FS24. I'm going to keep my I think it's going to be the status quo on this one. I think they've got a established pedigree almost of the mobile games now. I'm still surprised we're not seeing one this year. I
Yeah,
thought for sure we would see one this year.
because it's been 3 years since
has
Farm
been,
Sim
right?
2020 came out. It came out in November or December, early December, I think, of 20. Because I bought a Nintendo Switch just to play Farm Sim 20 on.
Yeah, see, I was expecting to hear something for this fall release, like even back in the summer. I'm like, oh, there's still time. There's still time. We never heard anything. DJ definitely does.
Yes, he does.
And it's still like it still boggles me my mind a little bit that we're playing the mobile version on a Nintendo.
Oh yeah, it's kind of cool. I got the Nintendo hooked up to the TV in there.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I play it on my phone, but I'm just saying, I find it strange that the Nintendo doesn't have the full version still. I'm sure it has something to do with the hardware, of course, that's involved. I'm not exactly sure what part of it that it's not fast enough for it. I don't know if it's a memory issue, but whatever. I'm still surprised that Farm Sim 22 is not on Nintendo Switch, for instance. I thought it would be able to be possible.
yeah, I think maybe the I don't know if saying the file size are not optimized, but I think it's more of a just the game's too needy almost. So
Yeah, it could. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm not a game developer on that front, and I don't. Well, my kids use the Nintendo, so that's okay with me, anyways. I'm curious to see though what they do with this now. The map in Farm Sim 20 is basically a port of a Ravenport of some sort, right?
yeah, I don't know if it's a port, but it kind of looks like Ravenport. It feels like Ravenport. It's got the kind of feel, but there's only one map, maybe 2 maps, maybe Farm Sim 24 gets multiple maps plus mod support. Also, if you see anybody posting Farm Sim 20 mobile top 10 mods, report that crap. Good lord.
Wait, you don't like any of the mods that come in Farm Sim 20? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, all the mods in Farm Sim 20, let me tell you. No, I get pretty irritated. There's a couple that have been sent to me recently. That it's the dude's just playing Farm Sim 19 or Farm Sim 22 and saying that it's Farm Sim 20. So somebody actually called him out and they said in the comments that if I don't clickbait my videos, nobody will watch them. That means you suck.
That's painful.
It was really painful. Anyway, so DjGoHam reported a bunch of your videos, dude.
So no, you cannot get mods for mobile. That's not a thing.
But I want them.
I know, but there's
Imagine that being a video.
There's DLCs.
Yeah, Driver 53's top 53 mods for Farm Sim 24.
That sounds like a heck of a video idea.
And it's clickbait enough. It was like, oh, Driver 53, cool. Oh, the mods on mobile. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Driver 53. Copyright that. Do it before nobody else does it.
You better get on it.
Yeah, go ahead and record it now. Heck, other people are doing it. Brandon says the year's not over. The year's not over, but man, the year's over. Giants are out of the office in a couple days. I do not suspect they are going to be releasing Farming Simulator 23 mobile like next Tuesday, for example, because
we would have an announcement that there was going to be something.
We would had an announcement multiple times in advance, and I'm gonna tell you a little secret. We are not under any NDA that we can't talk about a mobile game.
There you go.
And if we were, I couldn't tell you that.
There you go. So yeah, there's nothing been announced. There's zero actually been announced so far for the mobile game. Like nobody knows anything. So if you see any videos or anything about that, there's nothing. Even as clickbait as this podcast is, there is nothing been announced yet. We're just speculating this stuff. What? Point to me. I know where that finger's been. Get it out of here. You're gonna take a sip of your water bottle for a second there. You didn't grab it right.
All right, so I think now's a really good time to hear, because Farm Sim on mobile is pretty cool. A lot of people, I think, that watch us may have never played it before, but there's a lot of people who have, especially I don't know. It seems like a lot of people on Facebook play that follow my Facebook channel. A lot of those guys play on there. So I want to hear. I know everybody's watching right now. We got 300, whatever it is, people watching, almost 400. Do you want to see Farm Sim 24? Do you think it's going to still be Farm Sim 23? And what's a cool feature you think should be added?
Well, yeah, what could make it better? Like, I always find on mobile the controls are always a bit weird.
Oh man, no. See, I know you got an iPhone.
Yeah.
I got an iPhone. And all you got to do is hook up an Xbox controller to it, Bluetooth.
Oh, I never thought about doing that. Does it get rid of your screen displays? Do they disappear?
The what?
The on-screen displays?
Yeah, I think they do.
Oh, okay. I've always just used the touch on my phone. Interesting.
Yeah, no. And then
it's tough to make money though. Like I find it's a challenging game. It's not easy. Like you've got to sink some time into it for sure. I don't know. I'm curious to see what kind of maps they come out with on the new one as well. If it's just one map, I can't see it being Elm Creek, even though I will argue to the death that Elm Creek's the best map in 22. I can't see it being a port.
Everybody
from that.
knows.
I think they're going to go European.
And it's funny. My second favorite map is Silver Run.
Okay. Fair enough.
And I think there's some people that would agree with that as well.
Okay, logging on a mobile game.
I think it would have to be very automated. Very, very automated. And I think we may get to a point where you would have like log auto loading, because on a mobile game it's not when you go down and cut a tree, you grab it and then there's going to be like a distinct animation as soon as that tree is cut. There's going to be a distinct animation of it falling down the exact same way every single time, and it's going to cut it in 3 pieces that are perfect no matter how big that log was to begin with. And then you're going to pull next to it and they're going to go boop, boop, boop into the trailer.
Terraforming on a mobile game, no kidding. Like I don't know how it would ever work out, but it would have to be, right? Like there's no
Tony, that's what's up right there. That's funny. That's funny. Here's interesting. Peter says FS18 has logging on it, and that would make sense because FS18 would have been the kind of the equivalent of FS15.
Yeah.
And FS15 introduced logging for the first time.
Well, FS18 would have been FS17, wouldn't it?
No, 2 games before. Even though, they Farm Sim 17.
What map was in FS? I don't think I ever did 18.
I don't know about 18 either. Now, I will tell you that Farm Sim 17 was on Nintendo Switch because it was the Farming Simulator Nintendo Switch edition. And if you stay right there, I can prove it.
I need to look this up now. I have not looked up Farm Sim. Here we go. Farm Sim 16. I'm bringing it up on mobile quickly here. Let's see the screenshots. They have some screenshots. Oh, there is logging for sure. Like literally the top screen on the screenshot is logging. And dude, yeah, DJ, like the screenshots literally are logging right off the bat. I'm like, that's hilarious. I didn't even check that out.
It's German, but that does say Farming Simulator Nintendo Switch edition.
That's 14?
No, that's 17 on Switch. This was, I think, the first game that went on Switch. Like, because it was the first Farming Simulator that was around Switch. But
I'm trying to figure out what
Farm Sim 17.
What map is it based on though?
It's not based. Well, I think that one's the Farm Sim 17 map, but the other ones are just.
It doesn't look like the 17 map. Like I'm just looking at some of these screenshots.
Are you on Farm Sim 17 right now?
This is Farm Sim 18.
Oh, okay. No, I think that was a different map altogether.
Was it? It wasn't based on like a Farm Sim 15 or Farm Sim. What was the European map in Farm Sim 15 called again? Oh, I can't remember.
Novka?
Yeah, that's it. Wouldn't be that, would it?
No, the base one.
You had Westbridge Hills, and you had
Bjornholm.
Bjornholm. Is it? Yeah, Bjornholm. That's right. That was the 17 was the other one, whatever it's called. There you go.
Yep. Yo, by the way, real quick, Farmer Cop's got some pretty nice shirts, but I'm glad that Eric sent me 2 of his shirts because I literally wear them all the time. If you see me wearing a white shirt under this hoodie, it's one of Eric's shirts. They're so comfortable. Also 80.
Or two, I think mobile has logging. Yeah, we definitely saw the logging in that. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that 16 had logging in it. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, no idea.
Sorry, 18.
So
whatever. You know what I mean.
So I think the overwhelming consensus is people are ready for a new mobile game. It's been 3 years, and where is it?
I don't know. I think we got to. You know what? This is gonna be something. If I'm got my tinfoil hat on, which I don't have one, since you're wearing one. I think we'll have an announcement. I think like Q2 next year.
It's gonna have to be soon. I even wonder if Giants will be able to put a mobile game pretty early next year.
You think it won't be released in like same time frame? Like it won't be the fall release. It'll be an early release.
I mean, if they're gonna go with a 3-year span,
yeah,
would it make sense to go year and a half in?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, you're year and a half. So early, right before summertime.
Yep.
Drop it, and then we'll be back to the fall release for Farm Sim 25, 26, whatever it's called.
Yep.
The main game, right? Oof, that hurts me to say that out loud still. Anyways, I don't know what I want to see in the new one. We'll have to wait and see, I guess, to find out what they're working on. They're obviously working on something. They've got the posting out for it.
There are people,
and there is some competition coming in that realm at some point in time that they may have to deal with as well. If you guys haven't watched my channel on that stuff at all, maybe check into that. But there is it could be interesting. The mobile market is an interesting place to look right now, and I'm curious to see what Giants does with the farming simulator area. I'm curious to see where they go because it's going to be an interesting time for them. I'm all for it. So let's see what they got, and I'm excited to play another farm sim game. That's for sure. Let's go.
Competition never hurts.
No, exactly. So, anyways,
but one of us did sign an exclusivity deal. So.
Yeah, you're not talking much about that. That's right.
I'm not talking much about it.
Fair enough. And
not maybe because I don't want to, or could care less.
The exclusivity is exclusivity, but you can come talk to me about it because I'm going to talk about it. That's for sure. What else could we talk about on that? Anything else you want to know about mobile, DJ?
No, I'm just ready to use this 14 Pro that I got to actually push it to its limits.
I don't think it's really a pushing to its limits type of game. How big is the actual, like, how big is Farm Sim 2020? Yeah, Farm Sim 20.
I have no idea. I should have got the other box.
I've never had a problem with it being installed in my phone. I'm like, it's always in there. But I never know. Oh, there you go. 719 megs.
I got mods bigger than that.
719 megs is Farm Sim 20. Interesting.
What's up, Kermit? How you doing, my man?
He's behaving, Terminator. Even when I egg him on a bit, he's behaving.
Yeah, we're just talking about that thing that you won't share any information with us.
As usual. Worst community manager ever, I tell you.
You could use that excuse to anything. Hey, Kermit, what about this? Nope.
As we try. Yep. We definitely try.
Kermit's awesome. Speaking of awesome, somebody had a birthday yesterday while I changed my hat.
Yeah, we were going to talk about this earlier. We forgot to.
Yeah.
You go get your hat changed. You get your hat changed yet? Oh, he's getting it changed. Looks good. That's a nice look.
What's up?
You gonna bring it back up?
What's up?
Oh, you took your tinfoil hat off. We're not doing tinfoil hat time anymore?
No, I got the tinfoil hat off. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't want to. My hair's dirty right now, so I don't want to
mess it up. I see.
I want to have to wash as little as possible. Speaking of, I need to wash this hat this weekend. Oh, I'm going. Monday it is.
Whose birthday was it? Whose birthday?
It was Dave's birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
Dave from G Portal had his.
It's always good to have someone from the community getting some birthday shout outs. I mean, someone who supports this channel and the show. Howdy, indeed. Cheers, Dave.
Dave, did you watch my Farm Sim news from yesterday? Go watch it. You only need to watch for like 5 seconds. Should be fine.
Does anyone watch it for longer than that anymore?
I mean, you hold the record for watching it the least of anybody. So
I didn't know it was a competition. Do I get an award for that?
Hey, speaking of competition, I was on another podcast this
Yeah,
week.
I heard something about this.
I was on a
I mean,
different
we're kind of a
podcast.
big deal now, eh?
I was easy. I was Michael Hamilton is who I was.
Ooh.
We was on the podcast that I was on. Let me go back and reload it real quick so I don't get anything wrong. Get Authentic with Marcus Ogden. It was
Get
fun.
Authentic with Marcus Ogden. Now, who's Marcus
Yeah.
Ogden? What was the
So
podcast?
he's a former NFL player.
Okay.
Do a
Former
little-
NFL.
I do a little posty post right here if everybody wants to check it out. It's on Apple Podcasts. Yeah, we talked about he's a businessman, philanthropy, kind of, I don't know, self-made, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's that kind of thing. He's also a motivational speaker, and we were talking. When he was in the NFL, he kind of, overdid it and lost it all. And I have a very similar story from early on in college, and so we talked about that a little bit, not in detail, but we chatted about it and kind of talked about going from kind of living in the basement of a 3-story house with rats in the ceiling and no one would do anything about it to here. So we had a good time. If you guys want to learn a little bit about DjGoHam behind the scenes, or Michael Hamilton rather, it was cool. It was fun. It's only like 18 minutes. So.
Yeah, easy podcast. Way shorter than ours.
Yep. We spent 20 some minutes just talking about the mobile game that doesn't exist. So
That's what we do around here.
yeah, we're super good at it. Hey, speaking of the podcast, Farm Sim Show is going to be on next Saturday instead of on Friday. We're going to do a special Christmas Eve
special.
Yeah. And I was able to get a hold of a red and white suit with a big old fluffy beard and a hat. And I'm going to need you to be an elf if you can. I know it's going to be hard to find an elf costume this late into the season, but I know you got some overlays, so I'm sure you'll find some animal that's got an elf hat.
Oh, come on, man. Really? All right. Well,
Gertie the elf! Anyway,
I guess
we'll have
next week we're doing a Christmas Eve special, and it's going to be all kinds of awkward good times. You may want to skip next week's show, guys. Just saying.
Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. And I'll be streaming all next week as well, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. Stream week is back, and we got giveaways, baby. Have a good time.
Stream week.
Hey, speaking of Farming Simulator,
Yeah.
all right, so this is another. Where's my hat?
Oh boy, he's got to change his hat again, you guys.
Okay.
Yep. Well, I got it. It's on. Good job.
So
What's this? It's like
the
little
Steam DB page for Farm Sim 22 was updated yesterday. About this time yesterday.
Saw that.
And every single thing that has released for Farming Simulator 22, with the exception of AGI, because got updated literally at the exact same time. What is going on with Farming Simulator?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Either somebody messed something up or somebody's planning something. Either way, I'm not letting them get away with it. I see you, but I don't know what you're doing.
What would that possibly mean?
I didn't.
It's got to be something, right?
It has to be. Would you like for me to read you what I told people in Farm Sim News this morning?
You might as well, because I sure as heck didn't watch that. I mean, what?
Let me shut up. All right. So let's go down through here. Every DLC item for Farming Simulator 22 got updated later yesterday, with the exception of the AGI pack. I'm not sure what it means, but I do know that it's normal for things to get updated regularly, as this is a great way for Giants to do some testing and test to see if their thing actually worked. But it's really odd to see every single thing updated at the exact same time. I'm very interested to see what's coming in the weeks and months our way. Perhaps a game update dropping next week. Either way, we'll have to wait and see. And I think right now is a great time to judge Kermit's reactions because he's not hiding them well. but unfortunately, I'm bad at reading them. So there is that as well.
I'm very bad at reading emojis. I can't tell if he's thinking, if he's aroused.
Is that it?
angry. I can't quite tell with that one. I can't tell. I'm trying.
I think they make medicine for that face. It means AGI didn't get updated. There you go, James.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Nope,
He's not wrong.
He is actually smack dab right on the nail of the head right there. That's the best reasoning I've gotten yet. All right, well, let's just move on. I think they did that just so you'd put the tinfoil hat back on again.
Might have done it.
Well, do me a favor. Tell them it worked.
I don't know. I don't know. We were talking about this in pre-stream. We've never seen that happen where all of them got updated at the same time.
Oh, in any game previously.
Yeah.
Not. Yeah, I don't understand.
So update maybe. Year 2 season pass. Some stuff happening in the background we can't see maybe.
And by the way, the stuff on there, most of that, like, it's not live. If we can see it, it's live. But the unknown app where they upload stuff so they can test it online.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You should get like a special game code so we can access that stuff early, I think, somehow. Kermit, you should hook this up. Just saying.
Damn it! All right, let's move forward because there are some new mod stories that have happened since Farm Sim News came out today. Did you see this? Have you heard about this? Did you know about this?
I mean, you're going to tell me about it regardless of what I say here, right?
Let me tell you about some stuff. First up, Connect modding. All right, what if I were to tell you?
Oh boy, what are you going to tell me?
That there's no release dates for mods.
I mean, that's something I've heard before from somebody. I don't know who has said that before, though. But anyways, yeah, go ahead.
Yep. Anyway, I have a release date for a mod. Mod pack. Multiple of the mods.
Multiple, not just one? I thought it was just one.
You didn't scroll far enough down the page.
Oh, okay. I'm going to keep scrolling down. Look at myself.
You want to share your screen, or you want me to, or are you just looking for yourself?
I just wanted, you know what? I think maybe you can just tell me about it. It's like we're not really in a show. It's just you talking to me right now.
Oh yeah. Hey, why don't we just turn all the cameras off and we'll just go do our own thing?
You know what? The show would probably be better.
Wouldn't be worse. So Connect Modding have got their MP Aggro mod pack ready to go. It is going to release on Mod Hub on Tuesday, and daily they've been sharing all kinds of really cool stuff.
Really
have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Wow, what a great audience. Thanks, Kermit. You know exactly what I'm doing. Jimmy's one of my favorite characters. So they're showing stuff off here. You can see it's on an MAN truck. You've also got a trailed version. And if you keep going down, there's one on the back of a John Deere sprayer. Now, I had originally said that I thought this was the 4940, but now I believe that it may be the 4830 that has been shown off from our friends LR Modding and JA Modding. Teased it today on multiple different groups.
I can't tell which model that is. Chat, I don't know these well enough offhand. Someone in chat will probably know. Looks good though. I'm excited. I love these powered sprayers. These are great.
So more options, a lot more stuff. Yeah, there's cool stuff, and it's just something different.
Are they doing lime and fertilizer on these? You know,
I can tell you that it looks like fertilizer.
Wondering if they do both.
I imagine they'll do both. It's Connect Modding. They are
both, right?
Yeah, they're well known for being like, just put lime in it.
Hopefully.
And if it doesn't, well, on PC there are script mods where you can put lime in whatever you want.
This is true, but I just hope for everyone else's sake that it does both. That's all.
Case Patriot is greater than anything else. Case Patriot's been out for a while, so whoa, hang on. They also on their Patriot, yeah, I didn't notice this, but they also have the MP sprayer on the back of that, or spreader rather.
Oh, was it on the back of their Patriot?
Yeah, I didn't notice that. Sneaky Steve Luis, I see you, my man. Anyway, very cool stuff coming from Connect Modding Tuesday. That'll be That'll be really something else could get modified. There you go, Peter. Next up from Oxygen David. After the Farm Sim News released today, he shared a bunch of pictures. 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55 different pictures from Court Farms. He just said, big photo dump from Court Farms. And what I told Clutch is we could talk about each picture for about 5 to 10 seconds, and that should fill out time for the rest of the show. So sit back and relax. Let's look at it. No, we're not going to do that. But
if you're on in the podcast form right now, you might want to just turn off now.
The first picture has 4 swallows, but kind of halfway through the screen, not really in the distance, I would say.
I feel like they're definitely ASMR on for this and have you like right into the microphone. I want to hear your tongue smack against the bottom of your mouth between words.
There's 2 trucks, and if you were here, which you're not, but if you were, you would see them too. And there's a building, but behind it, there's like another building.
You don't do the voice right. It doesn't sound right. There's not enough buildings. There's not enough like I don't know, like a raspiness to the voice. There's something wrong with the voice. You should really work on it. Yeah, maybe if you got some chips in your mouth.
Is this better?
Oh yeah, that sounds way better. Yeah, that's perfect. I can't believe you stuff a whole bag, an actual bag of chips in your mouth now.
It's really nasty.
It's disgusting. Oh man. Anyways, a whole schwack load of photos. Go check out his Facebook page, guys. I mean, his pictures look so good. Like just such high res stuff.
He does a good job.
Man, we could literally sit here for the whole show and just talk about these pictures,
which I'm cool with. Some of these pictures he's already shown. Yeah, I will say that, like these, for example, they have ducks in there off to the left there. Those are for Richard. Nobody else. Nobody else look at those. Those are for Richard only. Little baby cows.
Yeah, baby cows sleep. But anyways, definitely recommend going to check it out. Oh, wait. That horse is weird. I didn't remember seeing that before.
Oh, the foals?
Yeah, I didn't remember seeing the way they looked like that. That's cool. I don't remember seeing that screenshot. Anyways, logging, of course. Guys, pretty cool stuff. Go check it out. We're not going to beat this to death too much, but I don't think we need to talk too much about Oxygen David and his amazingness on his maps.
He's best for a reason.
It's ridiculous, man. If you're an aspiring mod map maker, take a look at his stuff and try to not copy, but try to, I don't know, inspire yourself with his stuff for sure. Because,
and if you're going to use anything, ask. That's all you got to do. Hey, we'll see. Excited for Tired Iron Mottings? Mottings John Deere Forger. Yeah, for all platforms. Send in for testing. And Elk Mountain Modding posted more pictures of the ranch house, which look incredible, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't have that on.
Good stuff out there for sure.
I don't have that on the dock today, but it is.
You know what? He does some amazing building stuff. I mean, one of the better maps is for PC at least. Elk Mountain is such a cool map. Very reminiscent of Silver Run, to be honest. If you like Silver Run and you're on PC and you haven't Elk Mountain out yet, go give that map a shot because very similar in a lot of ways. Only it's bigger. So.
Yeah, big 4X, I believe, right?
It is a 4X. There's a large portion of that map that you can't really, that's just kind of wide open in a way. It's like the highlands, but you could make it into farmlands if you wanted to. But anyways,
there you go. Speaking of farmlands, you can use corn heads to farm.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's a really good segue, DJ. You've really nailed that one.
I tell you what, I'm nothing if not consistent in a different way than you would expect. Let's talk about some corn heads coming from HHG modding, things that we didn't even know we needed. The John Deere 612FC for folding and the 712FC. These are going to be perfectly paired with those S600, S700, or any S600, 700s that you would like to use them with. These are going to be top-notch corn heads because they're not.
I love how JHG is doing like the Giants version of the the posts here. That makes me laugh every time I see these guys. It's like I see what you guys are doing. You guys are smart. Good job.
It looks good. Hey, I copied their thumbnails for a while, so we're good.
They have a release date on any of this stuff at all? Was any ideas?
So I do not believe that they've released the combines. They just got updates a couple days ago, last week, something like that.
On all platforms, that's what they got.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go. You got that. Somebody says top stock corn header. Kind of cool. I like these. A whole lot. Granted, I like everything he does, so there's that as well.
There is that as well.
I'm not a fanboy. You're a fanboy. Get out of my head.
I'm not going to comment on that, DJ. I know you've been doing lots of logging lately.
Oh boy, let me tell you what.
Is logging.
I've done so much logging that I only rage quit like 3 episodes out of 10 that I did.
How are your calluses from all the logging you've been doing?
What does your hands look like when you're stressed?
I don't know, but I would assume with all the logging and stress you've had, everything's probably all calloused up on you right now.
I haven't broken any controllers yet. So,
Okay.
It didn't do what SnowRunner made me do the first time I played it.
Have you played it since? No, not even once.
Nope. Yeah.
So, what if there was a new way that we're gonna be able to log? How would you feel about that? Would your calluses are you mad that you have to relearn and rebuild your calluses up?
Man, it's gonna take a lot for me to have to care about logging.
Well, I mean, we can talk a little bit about FDR's new post.
Oh, tell me, show me. FDR is awesome. They're good friends of the channel, both of ours.
Yeah, well, they've been on the Farm Sim show. Well, FDR, not they, just FDR himself.
Yeah, he's a dude.
Just a dude. Yeah,
He's a cool dude.
but a dude that's big into logging and making mods for logging. Did you know they're logging this week? I'm so proud. Did you do cultivating too?
So we did a charity stream with Save the Children.
That's right.
Which was literally at the exact same time that you were streaming on Tuesday.
I was on Twitch messing around. I didn't even know you guys were live, to be honest with you.
And it was a lot of fun. I was put in charge. We were teaching the streamers. They do Gaming Tuesdays. So they have people that play these certain video games teach the members of this crew how to play. And we had a whole farming simulator, just A-list. And I got to teach them how to do plowing and cultivating. Rage quit. Yeah. The broken controller's still hanging up on the wall in there to remind myself don't throw controllers that I've had custom made.
To be fair, I didn't even know you guys were streaming that.
It was on the Save the Children Twitch channel.
Mine was completely different. For those that were over on Twitch, wow, it is holy. We're playing a little game that's made by the guys that did Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
So
it's that game.
That game. It is so ridiculously funny, but it's not PG in any sense of the imagination.
Oh, goodness.
If you're into that kind of thing, come hang out sometime. We'll play some more of it. But man, it's over on the Twitch side of things only. That's for sure. Wow.
But this has been pretty good. There's been a lot going on this week. That stream was awesome.
Yep.
Let's just say we started at a 45-minute time slot. I started 10 or 15 minutes late, somewhere around there, because the previous ones had gone over, teaching them how to play the game.
Yeah.
And they had done harvesting and how to sell and where to sell and this and that. And then I taught them how to plow and cultivate. And I had everything lined up, set
The wrong
up,
person to ask for that.
ready to go. Wrong person. But, I think he thought it would be funny, and it was. Not only did I finish my segment early, but we had a 15-minute demolition derby. Just impromptu. Somebody hit me. I was like, I'm not dealing with that. Bam! And then you saw we had store deliveries, and then just a wheel loader drop down. I'm like, oh, here we go.
I was expecting for a ramp to be built in the middle of your field. You guys
a ramp was built in the middle of the field.
Okay.
And I didn't do it. I did jump it though many times. And then I stepped away from it. Yeah, that was when he stepped away. Kermit was kind of, moderating things, making sure everything's good. He's, the one actually representing Farming Simulator and Giant Software. By the way, that stream was sponsored by G Portal. They provided everything. Dave provided everything for that, which was super cool of him as well. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny, and it was really cool to be able to do something like that. Speaking of Dave, and speaking of G Portal, I think we need to step away so I can change hats again. We've got a whole nother segment to go, talking about the top mods that came out this week and ones that you need to know about, because there's something that I know you don't know about yet.
Eat your microphone? That's disgusting.
We should push the button because I want to talk about these mods.
Are you looking at me right now?
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I found it on accident last week.
Oh boy, you've said that before, I'm sure.
Thank you to G Portal for sponsoring this episode of the Farm Sim Show podcast. They host premium game servers for Farming Simulator 22 that work on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Clutch and I have both been working with them for the past few years, and they have hosted our public and private game servers ever since. If you're looking for an easy way to play multiplayer with your friends, this is the best way to do it. G Portal servers allow you to have full control over your game, what mods are installed, permissions, and the game can be available 24/7. For Farm Sim 22, they've got a few different server options from 4 players all the way up to 16, and you can get an extra 25 gigabyte of mod space. Choose between 9 different server locations around the world to host your game, and you're ready to go. If you're interested in grabbing a game server for you and your friends, use the link for Clutch or myself at the top of the description and get 10% off all G Portal game servers right now. Again, thank you to G Portal for sponsoring this episode of the Farm Sim Show podcast.
Yeah! So for a second, I thought you just put me full screen, but it turns out I wear the exact same thing every day.
You got one change of clothes, huh? That's it.
It's cold right now. Leave me alone. I like this hoodie.
He's got 1% of clothes, you guys. That's all he's got.
Look, I wasn't wearing these headphones, so that's how you know it wasn't me. All right, let's talk about mods. This was a cool week for mods. Stuff released that I didn't even know was gonna release.
There's some things in there that I'm a little caught off guard by, to say the least.
Yeah, take your guard and just catch it. Oh, no, not finishing that sentence.
Hey, what?
So what if I said turntable ladder? What do you think it would be?
It sounds like a piece of a DJ equipment of some sort.
Nope, it's a fire truck.
Oh, okay. Good segue.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I don't know what else I was going to go with there, but what was something?
We did good. It's almost like we rehearsed that. Almost like it's not even written right in front of us, word for word.
Not at all. Never saw it anywhere else.
Anyway, this is cool.
What does this thing do, DJ? Tell me what this does.
You're looking at it. It opens up, and the ladder raises up. The ladder's really difficult to climb, and it'll go up.
And what else does it do?
That's about it. The lights. It's got blue flashing lights.
Okay.
Fire trucks here don't have those, but they do in Germany because it's a German fire truck.
It is the ugliest looking fire truck I think I might have ever seen.
It's got good reviews.
It's just ugly. It's not a nice looking fire truck.
But it's a fire truck.
I know.
There's different.
What's with this nose? What is
There's
that?
different liveries. Don't ask questions. It's funny. I said earlier today, I said, so we got the fire truck. Awesome. That's cool. And we were looking at it in Discord, and I was like, that's not an American fire truck. No. And I said, somebody's going to say something. And then Jason, just without cue right here, like a US version. See, I said somebody would say it. Thank you for proving me right. Yes, please, somebody make one. That would be awesome.
There are some PC mods out there, but nothing in the mod hub like this. This is this the first time? I'm trying to think now. Like, I know we've had this discussion before with 82 Studio, where he tried to get a mod that didn't really do anything in Farm Sim, and he had to add carry water so it could get into the mod hub. Is this the first time that something's been put in that really has no purpose?
Unless we just haven't figured out how to use it properly yet.
Okay, is there a hitch on the back?
I don't
think there is.
Look at the. I don't know. Watch my video from earlier.
I don't remember seeing a hitch anywhere on the back of this.
I thought that maybe you could put a hitch on it, but maybe that was for something else as well.
And it doesn't carry. I was surprised it doesn't carry water. Like that makes sense to me. Like
It doesn't. It does carry fuel though. Granted, it's for it to drive, but it does carry fuel. It does carry fuel. You can. It's a reverse fire truck. Spray the
that's what I'm
fuel.
talking about. The camp pit. It had to carry water, and that was how we managed to get it to go into the mod hub. Was it was able to carry water, and this might be the first time. I'm okay with this. I don't care. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like I don't really mind that it doesn't have a purpose. But is that the new standard now? Is that changed? I don't know. Anyways, I think it would have been nice if it would have carried water. Like that would make sense to me.
Yeah.
If it could carry some water. But that being said, it's a ladder truck. I don't know how much water it would carry. But anyways,
It's. Wait, not all. Wait, what did you just?
well, it's a ladder truck. There's not
Right.
like a tank on this thing, right?
It's a fire truck.
Yeah. So it would connect to like a hydrant.
Yeah. Oh, we
Yeah.
don't have. No, we have those. This could work. This could work. I saw
And then
Nathan.
it pumps and hoses.
Pump it up.
You could use that to. I mean, we could. Giants, you guys are missing an opportunity here. You guys could move into like the firefighting simulator realm and compete with those guys. There's a whole series on that stuff. I know one YouTuber would be all over that. To be honest with you, you guys heard of Northern Alex? He does all sorts of stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
He's big into that stuff, and he's actually, I think he's still a partner with Giants too.
I hadn't heard that name in a long time. Anyway, that's my number one mod of the week because I think it's going to get the most downloads.
I mean, it's already, if it just came out today, it already had like all the ratings of 177. I think I saw.
Yeah,
That's crazy for like
that's a
2
lot.
hours in.
It's a lot.
For 2 hours in, that's crazy.
It's a lot.
The next mod we're talking about has more that I'm just pulling up right now.
It's got more, and it has the same amount of customization as votes from the previous mod. The Valmont Series 80 or 880, 980. We have talked about this for months on FarmSim News. FarmSimNews.com.
Interesting one for me because it's not a brand I would never use.
Yeah, so this was from Servertex, and they basically said, I want to make the best tractor that I possibly can with the most amount of customization, the most realistic look. And you know the old saying, quality over quantity? This is a quantity of one that took a quality amount of time. Just ruin that whole thing.
Oh, wow, you were so close. You were so close. You're doing great. You're doing great. The quality of one. With the quantity of what? Got it. Nailed it. Anyways, looks fantastic. It's just not something was ever on my radar. And I came on, I'm like, there's a lot of stuff going on with this thing.
The outside of the bag kind of tastes like the inside of the bag a little bit.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to not hear that ever again.
For podcast listeners, I just put a empty bag of barbecue Lay's potato chips in my mouth. The whole bag. I'm pretty sure I got a couple cuts in my mouth too. Kind of hurts. Moving on. Anyway, the Valmont's awesome, but it's got a bunch of customization. Speaking of customization, we do have a honorable mention, which is not on the list. I'm throwing a curveball at Clutch, so he could be like, "What?" See, I told you he'd do it. There was a John Deere 5M that came out yesterday that made my game not crash, but it took forever to load up. So I didn't show it. And Giants, I spoke with Giants this morning, and they said that it was the problem on my end, not on theirs, because they had a fresh game save loaded right up, and did just fine. Yeah, that guy right there. So I am doing a mod cleanse on my mod folder right now.
A little cleanse, eh?
I spent an hour deleting mods earlier today, and I deleted almost 1,000.
Well, what is this?
That's the tractor.
And
the
what
5M.
is this? What is this
Communal.
colors?
It's orange. There's tractors like that down here, like everywhere.
Painful.
North Carolina's got a deal with John Deere, actually. So that's the color. Actually, ours are yellow, but it's
I was gonna say, the
orange is fine.
a little bit. No.
Yeah, they take the same color from the wheels.
And Star either.
Yeah. Anyway, I couldn't get it to work at all. At all.
Somebody's got a mod conflict.
Yeah, but the thing is, what mod? No mod has ever made that happen before.
Oh man, where would I start, DJ? You have no idea.
No, J-Turk, I don't need help finding the mod conflict. I just deleted the mod, and that fixed my conflict because nothing else is broken.
I think DJ's got.
Sorry, I'm not saying it's a bad mod. Just something's up with that computer and that one mod specifically. If I've downloaded a bunch of mods, he just texted me. He said, "Fair enough." thanks for commenting in our private chat. Just skip the YouTube chat and go straight to personally messaging me with every response. Please don't do that, anybody. But yeah, no. If I've downloaded 2,184 mods and I download one more, and it has a problem, but none of the other mods have a problem.
You assume that's the problem.
There is no other mod conflict. That's the mod conflict.
Should be. I mean, voice to reason on that. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I deleted 120 weights and cultivators.
It's not that many.
Actually, I think that was all weights or all cultivators. One of the two. Anyway, I deleted like everything. I'm gonna have probably 200 mods, maybe, when it's all said and done.
That's it, eh? Huh. I gotta get you on one of my servers.
I mean, Alex, go away. Lane, you suck. Oh, you guys suck. Anyway, yeah. So if anybody, it's not too many mods. But if anybody, has any ideas,
did you try bringing up your dev controls?
Dev controls,
like the tilde key, and you hit that, and you get the list of the stuff that comes up and tells you what's wrong.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea, huh?
Yeah, would have been.
I accidentally got a mod removed from ModHub. While we're on the topic,
we kind of have a few mods on our server. Speaking of which, FS23, you might want to update the Silver Run server mods. I've updated a few things.
Yeah, and everyone else may want to go check out Driver53 because he is literally doing everything he can to bring you guys the best content. He's doing a heck of a job doing it. I think you may find one of your new favorite farm sim YouTubers if you go check him out. Just saying. And yeah, he did pay me to say that, but that's not the point. I'm kidding. He's a good friend. That's why. And he's a great YouTuber. Anyway, yeah, deleted a bunch of plows, cultivators, seeders, planters. I haven't deleted any vehicles yet, but yeah, it was fun watching those numbers go down. I'm down to like 1,300 mods, 1,200 mods. So I'm down, I guess, over 1,000 now. Should we move on? Let's move on. Next one up.
Through the list here on mods we wanted to talk about, and this is a cool mod because I think this is a great idea for roleplay stuff and just messing around in farm sim. It's kind of realistic too, but stuff that I wasn't when we're talking about that fire truck and saying that there's stuff that's not really usable really in farm sim.
Yeah, but these are.
Well, they are, but
no buts. Don't you bring K-Bot into this. Or Gertie, I don't know.
What's a butts?
There's things to this that do other things.
They are. You're right. I guess it has more uses than the fire truck for sure, but it's still in that same kind of need.
Four uses.
I guess you're right.
The stands are also a trailer. Actually, the only thing that really only does what it does is the tractor pull. But how cool is that?
It's very cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being a negative Nancy on this stuff at all. I think this is awesome to have. I'm just saying that it's interesting the way we're going, the direction we're going with some of this stuff, and I'm all for it. I don't have no problem with this being in game.
The roller that you would roll the ground with, that's like a cultivator or something. The sprayer is like an actual sprayer, but instead of spraying water on the ground, fertilizer, herbicide, that kind of thing.
Yep.
So you can farm with these things.
The stands, though, I mean, it's a place. I guess it'd be like a placeable.
You can hook a bunch of them together.
But it's like a placeable object, I guess. That's
no. It's a trailer.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a placeable object that's not a placeable object.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool because it.
Yeah. Oh, we should have a race to see like, you know, make little Timmy's soccer game has been postponed because there's no stands, and the only people that can help us are DJ and Clutch, and they're both responsible for getting 10 sets of stands from point A to point B. But who is going to get there sooner, and more importantly, who is going to lose a few? Bam, 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 on Silver Run Forest.
I lost him, guys.
Sorry, today's stream has been canceled due to a lack of realistic expectations.
You guys are liking this one too, though. 164, 4.5 average. Like I said, I'm not here to be a naysayer on this stuff. I think it's cool. I'm just curious to see that more of this stuff is coming out that's not really necessarily farming focused, I guess. That's cool.
But then again, at least we're not getting 124 cultivators.
No comment.
I kept like 3, and I still don't cultivate. Ever. I just kept them because I think they're cool looking.
The funny thing is that pack there is my vote of the week for my favorite mod. I like that little pack. That's cool.
Really? This one?
Right. No, that the tractor pulling pack.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
All right, so I'm going to tell you a little story about a guy from North Carolina. Right? It's not about me. Who had a dream of bringing really cool farming simulator stuff to the masses. It's not me. Who said, you know, it would be cool if we can make this trailer hold like more than it should, but like everything. And maybe it's a fertilizer spreader. Oh, but what if we could change it up and now it's something else? Ooh, but what if we did it in North Carolina? It's not me. Mac Trucker 921. He lives in eastern North Carolina. He did all that stuff too. Messed with you. Show him the thing.
You want me to click the button yet? I don't know. There's more to the story. Oh, I like how we.
I love how you open up on all the animal buttons.
Well, I mean, you were saying butts beforehand, so it was
you
already.
said butts.
We're gonna leave that screen up for now, I guess. So that's what we're gonna leave it at, guys.
Let me take this hoodie off. It's getting warm in here.
That was the best segue ever.
Oh, it was pretty good. That was the one good one that, thank goodness it's near the end of the year. I got all next year to figure that out again.
Oh, man. Auto load everything. Look at this though. That's crazy. And
does it all.
The animals is one that gets me off guard with this all the time. Now I'm looking through the animals. I'm like, there's a lot of animals here that we get for all platforms now.
Yeah.
Is that a song?
I was more of like a Ryan George thing, just over and over in my head.
People are liking this pack.
You watch Ryan George? He's Canadian.
No. Who?
Ryan George. He does the things for Screen Rant.
Oh, okay. No. Can't say I did. Nope.
Really?
I don't think I've ever watched him.
He was one of the biggest YouTubers that grew in farming, or not farm sim, but in 2022. Go look at Ryan George. He's great.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure.
Not now. I don't want to get.
I'm gonna look right now. You're in charge.
I don't want to get copyrighted. Anyway, I think it's safe to say that anything that Mac Trucker 921 does, whether it's a map, he did East Vineland, New Jersey, by the way.
Yeah.
What are some other mods that he did?
I don't know.
He did the chicken transport crate.
Say that.
Chicken transport crate. Chicken transport crate. I'm not gonna say it more than twice because I'll say something bad. But he's done like multiple different animal transports. He's done multiple different placeables, a lot of different American style trailers, 2 maps that are very popular.
They're North American based. I didn't know he did the pre-maps too. Look at all the
he did Grain Mill Plus.
That's crazy. What else we got over here? I haven't checked the early stuff. That's it. Oh, the tree sapling pack. Were we just talking about this? I didn't know he did those too.
No, I mean, but you can use those with one of the next mods that we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Anyway, that's cool. We had some big updates this week as well. 82 Studio dropped not 1, not 2, but 3 updates. but I don't remember what 2 of them were.
Good job.
Speaking of, he just sent me a text message right now. Why is everybody messaging me? I should have just kept it to myself. And it crashed. Oh, it takes.
You got any story for us?
It's doing the same thing to him that it did to me.
I'm still
That's
dying over here, man. I still got this cold I cannot shake today.
Look, I'm gonna need you to do your best Taylor Swift impression. Shake it off and do the opposite of dying. Let's move on. That's the 2020.
Oh, that's what I clicked on. Anyways, auto load mods.
I mean,
you put the link in there. That's what I clicked on.
I got an update last week.
It says top crossplay mods updates. You
Yeah.
gave me the link, and so I clicked the link, and that's the link that come up.
Is it? Wait, is it?
Now, you're the one that made the link for this one. Don't ask me.
No, that's not it.
Isn't that it? That's the link
No.
you gave me.
No. Click it again. Click it again. I want you to show the people. Now the people are watching.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here you go. Here you're right. You're right. You gave me this.
So the 3 that say update.
Just you get the whole thing. That's what you get.
Yeah. So the 20-foot gooseneck trailers. There, that was way too long. And the X52, they got updates to support the platinum stuff. I think one of them did at least. And then the 2022 got 2 winches, which I've not seen anyone use appropriately yet. I strung it up between
I'm
2
happy to see
trees.
winches come on the vehicles now. There it is. Winch winch. It was on the original as well, and now it works though, right?
Mm-hmm. They work really well. And if you have the player action camera mod where you could just scroll the wheel and it goes raises your guy, you can grab the winch, raise up, attach it to the top of a tree, go back down, get the other winch, go to the top of another tree or that tree, whatever, and then attach it there, and then simply press both your shoulder buttons and then like the left stick and hold it over, and it'll start rising up, and it'll get to a point where it'll start going. Don't get to that point, but
what does it do again?
Nope.
Just want to see what does it do when it gets to the point? I just didn't see that. Can you just tell me?
All right, there you go. Anyway, it's cool. I actually got it to bounce for like 20 minutes straight. It was awesome. Moving on. What else is on the list?
We got Yoast.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Mobile utilities. All right. Listen up. Listen close. As far as I know, the mobile utilities is the only mod where you can sell containers that don't have a 2/3 payout. There's an issue where if you assign the sell point to be able to sell containers, there's an issue right now where it'll only give you 2/3 of the money.
Yep.
But he didn't even notice that until he was doing a comparison and was like, hey,
hey, wait a minute.
and he found what it was and he fixed it on there. However, he had to like add special line of code or do something. Now that he's done it, everybody's going to copy his line of code anyway.
Yeah.
But there have been a couple other ones from modders that we really like and we work really well with, like Schulzmanning, guys like that, who have released sell points already for the containers. But heads up, they're probably only give you like 2/3 what you should actually be getting for the auto load containers. But it works on every map now.
Giving you 100% right now.
Yep. So it gives you what you should get. So
Those are convenient. You can just pick this up and take it with you wherever you want to go and sell there. You can make yourself like you don't what?
Schultz, he already okay, so Yoast told you and you didn't do it still. Oh boy. What is David showing me? So the 8 or the 5M had the i3D saved. The meshes are saved twice inside the shapes.
Oh, weird.
The first the file weight should be 200 kilobytes, not 8 megabytes. Jeez, no wonder my computer hates it. Anyway, Marcel.
If you guys haven't got this anyways, if you're doing bale sales or wood sales, this is, I mean, it's a little, I wouldn't say cheaty, but it's a little funny that way. But I mean, it makes life easier for selling wood and stuff sometimes.
It's great.
It is. It is. I agree. It's just kind of. I mean, it makes life easy. That's for sure.
Yeah. And then Hispanic Modding had a killer week this week. What a week for Hispanic Modding. He had not only one new windrow mod, but he came out with 2 updates as well. The bailers with the wings on the sides with the windrows. Now instead of just 9 point whatever meters it is, it'll now do 10.2, 9, 10.2, 12,
So
16,
big.
and 20. 20 meters. Could you even fathom 20 meters? It's like 10 plus times 2.
10 times 2. Yeah, it's. I mean,
It's insane.
can you fathom?
It's so big. Nobody clip that.
The thing's massive, though.
Guess 4B Gaming just got a new soundbite on his.
You know, it's huge. Look at the
Yeah.
size of it. I mean,
You
you
should clip that as well. We're gonna get in trouble with this one.
moving on.
I think I got chip in my eye again.
That's
clip
is that
that.
what it was?
I'm just gonna see. Just a line of shorts from YouTube Shorts and TikToks tomorrow with the hashtag DJ told me not to clip this. Lord.
Speaking of getting it in your eye, what do you think about the hand saplings? No, you don't like those. Interesting. I mean, you can plant them all with your hands.
Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. It is one of the few PC only mods that I downloaded to check out. It's the exact same almost as it was in Farming Simulator
19.
19, but yeah, it's 22 and it works perfect.
I like it. I think it's cool. It's you know what, especially with Silver Run being out right now and being the new hotness for Farm Sim.
Yeah.
More ways to plant. I'm all game.
It's,
You know what?
it's great.
Add the store server, to be honest.
Yeah. And it's like a little backpack full of stuff. You could like take what's the guy, the arrow?
I don't know where you're going here now.
Hawkeye. You're like Hawkeye with the trees. Land in the ground. It's not the way the mod works. You have to get in and like you actually take the shovel and
Grab the thing.
Yeah.
It's a little wonky, but it works.
Yeah, let's move on. Next one.
You want to talk about the cabin panels?
All right, so this is kind of cool.
I haven't done anything with these yet, so I know nothing about them.
All right, so they only work with a select base game tractors and a select few base game implements. But it adds, well, nobody could see my mouse. This little thing on the right-hand side. Yeah, that little box. Whenever you connect to, it's got the framework for it in all those base game tractors. When you connect to something that it supports, the little box shows up there. And it's got the little switches. So whenever you set to, whenever you lower it down, a little switch goes. And whenever you turn it on, another little switch goes. It's kind of cool.
With all this wiring and stuff through here, is that what it is?
Yeah. So you can, well, I don't know if it's that wiring, but this allows you to
act right there. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but it's like a box that's connected in the tractor and on the implement. So you could take it and just like click, you can control the implement when you're outside of it. Granted, some of the implements don't make sense, like the windrower, for example. I don't need to lower that down and turn it on.
Does it work with IC commands at all? Like, can you physically click on the button?
I don't know, but I feel like the description of the mod should tell you.
You would think I could read that, but I can't.
I can't read it either. It's really small. The background's white. I got nothing.
Yeah.
4B Gaming's already posted a bunch of shorts. So thanks, man. Stop it, James. Stop looking at DJ's mouse, people. Yeah, the mouse on the screen is an imposter. That's Clutch's mouse. It's definitely not mine because I'm not sharing my screen today. Why am I not sharing my screen today? I always do this part.
You're too busy drinking your fancy new water bottle. That's why.
Yo, did I tell you the story about my Linus Tech Tips water bottle? That hey DJ, isn't that the same water bottle that you've had for the past couple months? No, it's not. Nothing bad happened. I ordered the screwdriver, got the screwdriver finally this week.
What's your name? That screwdriver, DJ?
Too much. It's a nice screwdriver. I built some stuff with it.
Like what?
I rewired my home theater, so it's got banana plugs now instead of just bare wire.
You think you could maybe done the same thing with this like $5.99 to whatever?
I can't pay that much. $5.99. That's way too expensive.
Okay.
Mine was only $69. Haha. Brooks.
No, but like $5.99.
Oh, let's move on then. Anyway, so with that, I got the it stores at the LTT backpack. Yeah, it's true. No, so I'd ordered like a mystery water bottle. It was $10 cheaper, and I was like, all right, I don't know what color I want. I just know that I really like the water bottle I have, and I'm okay getting another one just in case. You never know.
I just want to get a different one though.
I didn't know which one I wanted to get. And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I did that and they sent me like the Lambo one, which is pink and lime green, or another one which is like black and gold, you know, whatever, you know, something different. Be like, oh, that's cool. You know, I like that one. I like them all.
Yeah. And which one did you get?
Oh, same one that I had, except this one says Linus Tech Test. This is the first gen water bottle, and I already have the second gen. So it's the same colors, different design.
You were such a fanboy, by the way.
Oh, it's too much. Yeah, it really is. Now I have to watch all of his videos so I don't feel bad.
That's how that works.
Anyway, PC got an update to Easy Dev. Go download it.
Do you know what it does?
It's changelog 1.3.0.2. Is that right?
It's the tree. You get the tree updates now for every different type of tree and everything, right?
There you go.
So if you're running all the updates and want to be able to, I don't know if you want to be able to place down different tree types or logs that are different tree types. I think that's what you can do now.
Yep.
The old version worked fine the way it was, but now you got even better. So
even better. Hey, that's like, yeah, I'm not going to keep going.
That's probably a good time to stop for you.
It's a good time to stop for me. Yeah.
If I can get my voice back this weekend, I'm going to be amazed right now. I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying here.
Where'd you leave? Did you leave your voice somewhere? Tell us. Tell us all the things with your voice.
My daughter has told me I've got a frog in my throat, and she's like, "Why don't you just cough that thing out?" I'm like, believe me, I've tried. It doesn't want to come out of my throat. What is that? It sounds like a piece of origami that you made. Like it looks like one of the geese the people make out of origami that came out. But I just realized you made that in your mouth.
Yeah. Like, hey, watch me turn this ordinary bag of Lay's into origami. Okay, turn around. Ta-da! Kind of gross. Oh.
Why is it all covered in slobber? Oh, that's painful.
Too much. Hey, a new tech quickie video released. Speaking of Linus.
I'll watch that later. All right, so you've got stuff coming up. You've got the giveaways and
Next
the
week. Yep.
The 2 weeks of streaming starting, right? The 12 days of streaming is starting right away.
No. What is in that bag? No. No. It's just stream week from 2 to 4, Monday through Friday. And then on Saturday, we're going to do...
How was the 12 days of Christmas was starting right away?
12 days of Christmas started like, what, 4
days ago.
6 days ago?
So, I mean, you've missed the first couple of days, but it's all right. You can do like multiple giveaways starting tonight.
I didn't miss it. I've done Farm Sim News every day.
Yeah, but you didn't do the giveaways.
I didn't have anything to give away.
Oh, I thought you were doing like the 12 days of Christmas giveaways. God,
no, I'm just giving away stuff.
Oh, okay.
Thanks to Giants and G Portal. They've been really cool. And a couple other members of the community who are actually like in the chat with us today.
I mean, I can't argue with that, but I just thought it was gonna be like the 12 days of Christmas giveaways you're doing. Guys, I don't know. He keeps on talking a mean game here.
I'm doing the 12 days of Christmas, but I'm consolidating into 6 days.
But it was supposed to start on 12 days of Christmas a couple days ago, right?
It was supposed to. I'm late.
All right. Well, maybe just watch for DJ streams, guys. You can keep on harassing him. He's going to start streaming right away here, I'm sure.
Yep, on Monday at 2 Eastern.
Monday at 2. I can't get.
And I'm
trying, guys. I'm really trying.
And I'm gonna go until 4. And that will mean that I would have worked for 10 hours that day, Monday through Friday. It's a long time to sit in front of the computer. So
12 days and 12 hours, 12 hour streams, DJ. There you go. See, there's your sponsor. He's even telling you what you need to do.
No. I'm
trying, you guys. I'm
4
really
in the morning. Well, I woke up at 4 this morning. Yeah, Yeah. What you doing this weekend, Clutch? Got any videos
Trying to
coming
get
up?
my voice back. I'm doing my best. I'm failing miserably.
You could always do a live stream for 4 hours.
Yeah, I'll probably do some live streams at some point this weekend for sure. I'm going to try tonight. I don't know if it'll happen.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm struggling right now, man. I'm not gonna lie.
You'll be all right.
Um,
You'll be all right. I got
do
plenty of
also,
videos.
Anders put out 10 gifted members today. Cheers, Anders. Appreciate you, buddy. Who else do we have in here? We had Will with the $5 dono, Kubota with the $5 dono, and Real Richard with the new member as well. Cheers, guys. You guys are awesome. I didn't miss you. You guys are good. Appreciate you guys. Is there a way we could see this in this live chat, like which ones were today? I thought there was a way to do it. Anyways,
So we got this. Nope, that didn't work. There you go.
that's one way.
I'm going back through. Oh no, wait! It'll actually show the entire chat. Look at that. Here you go. There's. Oh no, me and Clutch both clicked at the same time. All right, you find the next one. I'll find the one after that.
I didn't click it, man.
Oh well, I clicked it twice. How far do
Why
I
is
have to go up?
I don't know.
Just keep
I'm
staring at
confused.
Kubota. Oh, I found another one.
See? I thought there was a way you could see them all listed. But anyways,
I don't know how to use
what do you
this
have planned this
software.
weekend? You got some videos going out this weekend.
Man, yeah,
And
like as soon as we're
in your
done,
night, right?
as soon as we're done with this show, like I am busy until Sunday night. So I've still got Silver Run episode number 9 coming out tomorrow. Number 10's coming out on Sunday. Heads up, that's all I'm doing. I'm Silver Run outed. I'm no more logs, no more wood. It got so bad that I had to hit up Yos. It was like, I need help. Please, just like give me something where I can cut these stupid trees down and move on. And he did. Yeah, I'm able to cut trees down in 0.01 seconds. It is like, so all I have to do is just hold the thing down. It's like zoop, 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 zoop.
Hashtag realism.
Oh, it's so cool. Realism. That button's in the one in there. Yeah, and then do podcast recording or replay tomorrow. Videos over the next couple weeks will be like not maybe, but there'll be one every day, maybe 2, but that'd probably be pushing it. I'm gonna take some time off. I got some stuff pre-recorded, and yeah, I'm going movie night here at the house tonight. We're gonna get a couple friends together and watch Avatar, the first one. And then tomorrow we're going to watch Avatar, the new one, Way of the Water.
Sucks, brutal.
And
So
then
bad.
and then as soon as it's over, I'm heading to go see our friends, Mr. and Mrs. Country Bumpkin.
Nice.
We'll go hang out with them, spend the night with them tomorrow, and then heading in to see my little cousin who had her baby a couple weeks ago, or like a month ago.
It's really busy this weekend. I don't know how you're going to fit those live streams you promised everybody in this weekend either.
Monday! Rabble! Well, we'll have a great time next week's going to be a lot of fun. Yep. And I'm
It's
going
gonna
to
be
dress
good.
up I'm going to be Santa Claus on Saturday. I assume next Saturday we're going to do like, I'm going to stream and you're going to stream at the same time because it's not going to be like a normal podcast.
No, I think it'll be different. I think we'll have to discuss it this week during one of your other live streams on the weekend. Maybe we could talk about it.
Yep. Well, you know where I'll be. And then Christmas. Christmas Eve next Saturday. Christmas Day is next Sunday.
I know. I mean, that's so. I'm thinking the news from Giants this next week's gonna be pretty quiet, guys. I don't know, DJ. Like, there can't be much going on this week.
I'm not gonna
at least.
if Farm Sim news isn't happening, I'm not gonna force it to happen. We'll still do a write up every day if I can on the website. Thank you, Yos, for editing that. Yeah, I'll do my best to do a little write up or something, share it on the community tab. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to force videos out like I normally maybe would. But like, all right, we got 5 things to talk about. We'll go ahead and make a video so at least people know what's going on. I'll do a write up so you can spend some time with family. I'm not going to take too much of your time.
Sounds like a plan. Oh boy, yeah, we'll see what happens. So Avatar, let me know how it is. But
Yeah.
I hope
I'm-
hopes.
I'm looking forward to it. I was watching the Pat McAfee show earlier today, and they were talking about it, and he was getting ready to talk about like the ending, and I was like, no, la 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 la. So I turned it. Normally, I watch the full Pat McAfee show every single day, and I turned it off.
Just I don't know how you do it. Anyways,
What?
not for me.
My time? I start every day with a cup of G Fuel.
We're not sponsored. Should be.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Anyways, we'll see if we maybe catch you tonight. I'm not gonna make any guarantees tonight, guys. The voice is done, so we'll see if we stream. But maybe this weekend we'll do something for sure. And other than that, it's Christmas week. We'll get our Christmas on here.
Yeah, it's fun. We want to thank you guys for hanging out with us this year. In 2 weeks is the 2-year anniversary show for the podcast. It's also going to be my birthday. I think Country Bumpkin is going to be here, and maybe Goggle Pop as well. So we're going to set up a couple microphones and a camera in the game room, and we'll just kind of hang out with you and do the Farm Sim show there. So December 30th, we will be doing the Farm Sim show. I know Sassy was messaging me asking me about that. Yeah, we will be doing the Farm Sim show that day to celebrate my birthday. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us for almost 2 years. This has been something that we weren't quite sure how it was going to do or how it was going to be. But you guys have shown us a lot of support over the past few years, and we're going to keep doing it because it's a lot of fun. We appreciate y'all. Thank you.
You guys are awesome. Other than that, we will catch you guys in about a week's time. Same type of format, of course. I don't even know where I'm going to go with that. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect next week. So stay tuned to the community pages and channels. We'll find out what goes on next week because neither of us really have this planned out yet, as usual. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys next weekish. All right.
Next weekish.
There's a button I got to push here, I think, isn't there?
Bye. Nope. Nobody can hear.
Why not? No. Why does nobody hear? You got to sing it then. It's funny because it sounds perfectly fine on my side, but your voice does not sound the same. I don't know why why is your voice so weird?
Should say the same thing to you. 90 minutes of
You're right. My voice does sound pretty weird. I feel. You know what? Maybe I got throat punched by K-Bot. What can I say?
Ugh. Could have accidentally said something else there, huh?
That's why I said throat punched.
Listen, why are you even here? This is not your shtick. This is my shtick. It's my turn to do this. You sit down in the corner and think about what you've done. Go sit back there, put yourself in the corner, eat your stupid bag of chips, and ignore the rest of what's going on here. Don't you have like another full bag of stuff in your mouth? No, I ate both of them. I'm not surprised, Daddy. I'm really not surprised. I was hungry. Wow, man, how do you even look at yourself in the mirror right now? You got the greasy hair with that hat on, and you got like a bunch of bags of chips in your face. Seriously, I feel like you live in your mom's basement still. Unfortunately, I live in my own basement now. Fair enough. That's awkward. I don't know where I'm going to go with this now. This is just bad. Should we just kind of push the button and be like, bye! See you guys next week. Bye! Bye! Bye!